We're on? Awesome. Alright, here we go, everybody. What's up, everybody? My name is smartalec0624. Welcome to Handheld Heroes 2018. This is the second year we are doing Handheld Heroes. And for those who don't know what Handheld Heroes is, this is a weekend-long marathon where all the games that everyone will be playing this weekend all were on handheld systems, whether that was Game Boy, Nintendo 3DS, even the Game Gear. So again, all weekend we're going to be seeing games like that. This should be fun. And what better way to start off Handheld Heroes than a game featuring one of people's favorite heroes since 1977, Luke Skywalker, obviously. This is Star Wars Trilogy, Apprentice of the Force. This was a game released in 2004 for the Game Boy Advance. So let me go ahead and get a file set up here. And I have the perfect file name for this. I only get 3 characters. And this is called Handheld Heroes, so, you know, obviously I've got to go 3 H's. But yeah, as soon as I get the cue, I will begin, and we will begin the marathon. I've got my timer ready. The caped Game Boy is a very nice touch. I'm not sure who designed that, but it's really cool. I want the timer to be black with a white background. Would you like me to change that right quick? I can do that. That's not a problem. I can do that right quick. Give me a second here. No, that should... Wait. Oh. Duh. I have to do it that way, I think. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Ah, whatever. Alright, we'll just leave it like this. But anyways, Handheld Heroes 2018 begins in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's do this. So again, this is Star Wars Trilogy, Apprentice of the Force. So this game features the original trilogy movies, episodes 4, 5, and 6, and you play as Luke Skywalker. And we're going to start out as a farm boy and go all the way through to becoming a Jedi Master. So this is a platformer. There are some sections in this game that aren't platforming, so there is some variety. But, oops. This is the bulk of what we're going to be doing here. Alright. So yeah, not too much to say on this this first part here. 43 is okay. Ideally, you want 42. So all this text I'm just skipping with A. It's not really anything important. If you haven't seen the movies, I'll try to explain them as we go. Alright, so this is the first, I guess, real level in the game. So in this game, there are bottomless pits like that I jumped over. I want to make sure we avoid those. So you might have noticed I picked up some ammo, and I have these blue shots. What these do is these shots fire faster, and I can hold down the fire button and kill the enemies. Or keep shooting, rather. With normal blasters, you can't do that. Also, these are Tusken Raiders. If they have their arms above them, or if they put their hands above them, then you can shoot them in one hit. Or you can kill them in one shot. Otherwise, they take 2. Yeah, so I ran out of blue firepower there, so I'm going to have to shoot manually now. But it's not a problem. Also, you want to keep track of your health, which is displayed in the top left. But luckily, there are health pickups. Oops. And throughout the game, we're going to be picking up a lot of different abilities, so I'm kind of going pretty slow right now, but as we go, we will get some more abilities to make things go by faster. I stopped a little bit just so I can get some health here. You can also angle your shot upward or downward, which is really nice. I'm kind of not liking my health here. However, there is a pickup coming up, so yeah. Alright, we're good. So, when you get in a screen like that, you have to kill all of the enemies on that screen. Well, not necessarily all the enemies. There are some exceptions, but I'll point those out as we come across them. Also, here's the first boss fight of the game. He's dead. Alright. So the goal was to find R2-D2, or as I like to call him in this game, Slow 2-D2. He is pretty slow. So again, when you get on a screen where you can't scroll the screen anymore, you have to kill all the enemies in order to be able to progress. Also, now R2-D2 is following us, and this is the reason I call him Slow 2-D2, is because he is very slow. And also, he has to be near you when you go inside a door. However, there's an exception here I can make. I have to go back in this room anyway, so it's fine. We're going in here for a key card. So these green shots kill enemies in one hit. So I'm going to be using those. So yeah, I have to wait till R2 is close before I can even continue. I don't want to dash too far ahead of him. Oh, by the way, I picked up the dash ability. So if I press right or left twice in a row, I will move faster. So any chance that all I'm doing is just walking or anything, I'm going to be dashing. So I need to get R2 on this elevator. I'm going to activate this, go back. Alright, I gotta wait here. Alright, good. Oh, what? Sometimes my shots don't come out, but that's okay. Ah. Okay, so I can go ahead and explain this while we're waiting. Some of the elevator cycles in this game, I think, are programmed to, like, they're always on a cycle, even if they're not running. So, they're never on the same cycle every time. That's what I've noticed by doing runs of this game. We have to wait here anyway. We don't have to use R2 the entire game, thank God. There's only certain sections we have to use them, or bring them with us. These yellow buttons that you see on the wall, only R2 can activate those. And stormtroopers like that have the orange pad on them, they take more shots to kill. Also, R2 did take some damage, so he's probably gonna stop and heal at that healing station. That one's not really a problem if he does that. Oh, I'm at the end there. No, I'm not. Forgot there's one more screen and then that's fine. He's not too far away. It's weird, like, if you dash ahead of him, then you lose track of him. But if you just run in front of him, you're fine. It's a really weird concept. Alright, so now we've got to find the land speeder. Also, using the dash, what we can do is drop like that. Alright, that's unfortunate. That's okay. We don't need that. I was going to get a health upgrade. It wouldn't have cost too much time to get it. And it's not worth it to die and try again. That's okay. There are some others we can pick up. It's not a big deal. That health upgrade would have only given me like maybe one more extra hit. That one's pretty small. So I can use the dashing and then jump at the end to go further. But most of the time, if I'm on the ground, I'm just going to be dashing a bunch. I'm not going to be jumping at the end of it. And yes, you can ledge grab in this game. Alright, got in there just in time. We might... Yeah, I'm going to take a death. That's not a problem. So, when you take a death in this game, you just start over on the screen that you were on, which sometimes, in this case, for example, it's not really that big of a deal. What is happening? Come on. There we go. But there are some screens later on that are very long and take a while to get through, and if you die in those, then you're in trouble. So, and it's a big time loss. There are some guys up there that we need to kill too. Or actually, you don't need to kill these guys, but I'm going to, because I think one of them has health. Yeah. I probably should have picked up the extra shot. That's okay. Or the green shot. Actually, I'll get it on the way out. And I guess I'll exchange it for the blue. Well, the blue shot is faster, so. Plus, I can just hold the button. So I needed to go in that room to get the key card. As of now, there's no way to get into the door without it. There aren't really many glitches in this game, actually. Or, like, there aren't any that I can think of. Is this game as hard as the infamous SNES one? It's a lot easier, actually. I've never even beaten the SNES game. Or the NES game, rather. Ah. Can't get my dash out. Alright, so we're going to pick up a purple shot here. This is probably the only time we're ever going to pick it up. It's a one-hit KO shot, but if you hold down the button, you can charge it, and then it will pass through more enemies, which sounds cool, but there's not really a use for that. So I just treat it like a one-shot. Alright, and there's the land speeder. Under 10 minutes still, even after all that junk. Alright, I have to make this jump, which I got it. If I were to have fallen in the middle, I would have had to go back and try again, because there's no way to get past the gate there. I'm actually going to go get this health. Alright, let's go. You do have to be careful with your dashing. There's no way to cancel it out, unless if you... Well, there are a couple ways you can cancel it out, but none right now. You have to have the double jump, or you have to do a lightsaber strike in the air, but we don't have the lightsaber yet. Alright, almost out of Tatooine. What? That was interesting. And there's Han Solo and Chewbacca. Now, Boba Fett is not in Episode 4, if I recall correctly, so I'm kind of not really sure what they're doing here. I don't know. Ubisoft is the developer that created this game, so I'm gonna have to ask them about that. Alright, so now we're on the Death Star, and we can now roll underneath obstacles. It might look like rolling is faster than dashing. However, dashing I can dash more than I can roll. Rolling is a bit slow, but you do cover a lot of ground. That screen is pretty quick, and then you can roll under there. Something else I should mention is that if you dash past a door, but then you hold up as you approach the door, you'll go through the door, and your dash will cancel out, which is really nice. Alright, so I actually have to go up here because there's a spot where I need a key card. Hang on a second. Gotta make sure I load that correctly. The trigger to load this fight is right here. See you. Let me get that. Oops. And there's the key card. All right. Yeah, the music in this game is, for a Game Boy Advance game, yeah, I really enjoy it. Then again, I've had this game for, I don't know, as long as I can remember, honestly. I played this game a lot when I was a kid. So I can just drop right here. Stop, drop, and roll. Oops. Okay, I made a mistake there. I hope we're probably still okay. Oh, well, I had to say something, right? Alright. So that's an example of a place where if you take too much damage, or if you die near the end of a room, it can cost a lot of time, because now we have to go all the way back here. That's a pretty rough death to have. And there was a health pickup, however, there were still more enemies over there, so I didn't do anything. Actually, no, well, whatever. Actually, I think there's a weapon pickup up there. I'm gonna go take a look. Yep. This will be good. Alright. Let's try again. Fired a little early there, not a big deal though. So I'm ducking here because not all the stormtroopers will duck. Alright, that was a good fight, but alright, there we go. Alright. Cleared it that time. So we need to do a dash jump here. There are some places in this game where you have to dash jump, otherwise you're not getting out. A lot of these screens I have memorized for where the enemies will spawn, but not all of them. Also, there's health there I want, and a despawn. That's actually not a big deal. This is kind of weird, is that you can grab items from the level above you, even though you can't land on the level above you. I mean, I guess it's not that weird, but it's interesting. I don't recall dashing there, but that's fine. I always forget that switch is there. So you have to shoot switches to be able to do anything with them. So these turrets you can't kill completely, but you can stun them. And if you stand in a specific position, then they won't hit you at all. And some switches activate bridges like that, and you can't cross sections unless if you get the bridge. So that laser will never shut off unless if I go over here and shoot this switch. But unfortunately, the only way I can do that is to get through this fight. Really? Sometimes you can get a laser shot in there, but it's not often. Not too bad. Oops. Okay. I took that a bit safe. You can get across the, you can cross this without having to shoot the switch at all, but it's safer and it doesn't lose any time. So I just skip that turret, we don't need to fight it. Something, I don't know, I think it happened earlier, but I actually didn't really notice. Sometimes enemies will actually walk into your shot if you're missing, which I find kind of stupid, but then again, these are stormtroopers, so, I mean, you can't really be that surprised. Nice. That section can sometimes be a pain, but we got it. Alright, R2's with us again. Everyone's favorite character. Except in this game. In this game I don't like him, but in the Star Wars movies, yes. Alright. I'll go ahead and grab that. I don't want R2 to get hit, because otherwise he'll have, like, he's gonna try to go heal, and I don't want to do that. And it wastes time. Like, if you pass a healing station with R2, you have to sit there and wait, which is not fun. So if R2 had taken damage, he would have gone to that healing station. And if R2 dies, Luke just dies. It's kind of funny. If R2 dies, Luke just kind of like passes out. I don't really know. I can't really explain it. I can't show it because that wastes time. So I'm going to shoot both of those. That activates both elevators. Sick. You have to wait for him to come down. You don't want to dash ahead or anything. That screen has one enemy for some reason. I really don't understand why. Oops. So this is a replication of that famous scene in the movie where Han and Chewie find that room full of stormtroopers. But instead Luke is the one doing that. And look, we found Princess Leia. It only took just under 20 minutes. So we don't have R2 anymore, and we can dash as much as we want with Leia, because she'll always catch up with us, and she's going to help us kill these stormtroopers. And if she takes damage, you just need to collect health, and she'll go back to full health. You don't, it's not like one health goes, it's not like one health container gives her one health. Also, whatever shot I pick up, which I have the one shot right now, whatever shot I have, she gets automatically, which is really nice. The one disadvantage is that she cannot angle her shot, so that's why I'm going to be going up above me and getting the platforms. Alright, I'm going to try to hit the switch without being able to see it. I got it. That's actually pretty easy, but I think one time I sat there for about 15 seconds trying to get it, and I just couldn't do it for some reason. So you'd think Luke is shooting right at Leia, but no, the lasers just go right through Leia, and, yeah, I don't know. I guess friendly fire is not really a thing in this game, which is nice, otherwise this game would be terrible. Also, you should probably notice that every time Luke shoots, he, like, crouches a bit. I find that very interesting. Come on. Oops, that's fine. Alright, we've escaped the Death Star. But we're not quite done with the Death Star yet. Because now we need to destroy it. And so, okay, this is the worst part of the game right here. I'm just gonna throw it out there. This is the worst part. We need to destroy 30 TIE fighters. Sounds easy, right? No, it's actually kind of difficult. So, R2 is still with me, and I actually want to keep him at full health for as long as I can. If I take a hit from the back, then R2 takes damage. And R2 is going to heal my ship as we go. And that green meter is my turbo, or whatever it is. Turbo, nitro, thrusters, fast thing, I don't know. So, the reason I say this is the worst part is because it's very easy to run into these ships, and sometimes if you run into them, you'll take a little bit of damage, other times you will automatically die. So, I actually might go a little bit slow, if I feel like I need to. Yes, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. Can't believe I didn't say that earlier. Golly. Okay, so that was a scary moment there. So what I can do is, if I want to get some health, I can just fly away, which is what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, that was interesting. Also, sometimes the ships only take one hit, other times they take, I don't know, like 2 or 3. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for it here. Oh, come on. Nice. Alright, no death there. Okay, unfortunately we're not done. This is the first auto-scroller of the game. There are 4 auto-scrollers in the game. This is the first one. Ooh, I took a hit, but the ship did die, so that's cool. So R2 will still heal me if he has health, but it'll be a lot slower. Also, I'm just gonna keep firing because there are these turrets in the way, and I'd rather just kill them without having to worry about them. Plus, it's not slower or anything to just hold fire, so. There are some checkpoints throughout this auto-scroller section, thank God. So, if I do die, we'll just go back to a checkpoint. That is actually very tough to get through, and it's very easy to die in. I took damage, but... oh, wow, okay. The best not Doraemon speedrunner ever. That is true. I might have to go through... yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this gap again. There we go. So, these ships, they're... oh my gosh. I thought the next one was down. I have some of this memorized, but not all of it. They can their movement can sort of be manipulated. Basically what they're trying to do is follow where you go, however they're really late on it. So, if you move down and then you go up as soon as you see a wall, then they won't have enough time to react like that. So they can sort of be manipulated, but, yeah, it's still kind of a pain. Also, gotta be careful of these lasers. They will damage R2. Ah, speak of the devil. Okay, there we go. Took him out. There is one section coming up soon where we are going to have to destroy the TIE fighters ourselves without any walls. And there is a way to do that, but we don't have to worry about it right now. Whew, that was close. Alright, this is that section, by the way. Alright, so we have to take out 5 TIE fighters, but there are no walls anywhere, which is good, there's no walls, however, we have to take them out. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly up, and then we're going to get behind them and then shoot them. Oh my god, okay. You do have to be careful, though, because if you run into one head-on, you do have a chance, there is a chance that you'll die. So, I'm going to play that a bit safe. Alright, done with that section. There are 4 phases in this. The last one is the easiest one. I just finished the 2nd phase of the level, and now we're on the 3rd, which is probably the most annoying. It's like the first one. Well, it basically is the first one again, but just more stuff. Nice. Doing alright so far. The last phase of this is pretty free. Actually, it is completely free, if you just hug the right. We'll see it when we get to it. You'd think the last phase of this would be the most difficult part, because that's when Darth Vader chases you down, but no, it's actually the easiest. Ooh. So if R2 dies, then he can't heal my ship anymore, and also oh no. Okay, I think I got the checkpoint though, so I think we're okay. I think we got it. I'm gonna see. Okay, we got it. If 2 enemies spawn, that means I got it. Because there's a section where 2 enemies spawn. There we go. That kind of works out, actually. R2 has full health again. And here we go, last section. So the top right is a timer. I don't know why they don't just use a normal timer instead of counting down from 2,000, but whatever. It's whatever. So we just have to hug the right side and dodge the lasers until the timer runs out and goes to 0. And then we'll be done with episode 4, and we'll go on to episode 5. Basically all the Vader parts in this game are free. Like, all of them are free. It's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, there we go. Hashtag Han shot first. Alright, so moving on to episode 5. No, the last section is free, but not the section before it. That one's not free. Alright, so episode 5, we're in Hoth. And now we have a lightsaber. Oops, didn't mean to jump there. So, oops, that's fine. Let me get a better start there. There we go, got it. That's how I like to do that. Come on. So, there's only one Wampa. That's what these things are called, Wampas. There's only one in the movie, but in this game there are like 1,000, roughly, Kappa. So what I'm doing is I'm doing an up slash, and then I'm attacking right after. It's worth noting that I still have my blaster. However, your blaster doesn't do any damage against the Wampas, so... Alright, so I'm going over here, and I'm gonna fall through this and grab a health pack. If that happens, like if you land on a part of the ice where it's supposed to break, you have a little bit of time to react and jump off. So you can actually attack the Wampas that are up there. It's really nice. Oops. There we go. So you can dash and then attack while you're dashing. And if you dash and you want to cancel it, you just have to attack, or you have to, or if you dash then jump, but then want to stop your speed, you gotta attack in the air, because we don't have double jump yet. So I should have stayed over there and killed both of them before I jumped over. That's fine. And we're out of the ice caves. We've known force speed since Tatooine, actually. So stormtroopers, we just need to hit them with an up slash. I think this is the last one in that section. There we go. Come on. I'm trying to get my dash there. So again, I still have my blaster, and I'm going to be switching to it pretty soon, because there's a section that is just flat out a lot easier to do if you have the blaster. Well, if you use it. Of course you still have it, you don't lose it. So if you just press select, then you can switch. And these are one-shots. This is much easier than trying to use your lightsaber against them. And I still have 3 shots, so I'm gonna... 1, 2, and 3. Hang on, I'm gonna take my time here. That gap is a bit weird. Oops. I was trying to grab this ledge, but Luke didn't turn around. Oh, that was close. Some gaps are actually a lot more difficult to cross than they look. Alright, time for the second auto-scroller in the game. There is a health pack in the way, which I would say it's easy to get, however, there was one run. In fact, it was my first world record in this game that I actually missed the health pack. So, after saying it's right in our way, it's easy to get, and then I missed it, so. But yeah, there's a health pack here, and that'll increase our health. Let's see if I can get it. Got it. Alright. So yeah, this run is looking good. That's amazing. I don't know why this is an auto-scroller, by the way. I also don't know why Luke doesn't just run around the legs. Whatever. You can deflect their shots with the lightsaber, but it's slow. You can do it, though. Like, I have that ability. But it's slow to do that. It's faster to just run up there and kill them with the lightsaber than it is to deflect their fire back at them. You don't want to die in this section, by the way. Just don't do it. I say that now, and I'm probably going to die now that I've said it. We'll see what happens. There is one fight we have to do, but it's not that long. Alright. You can't do any damage against these. Almost out of this section. There's one cue where I'll know what happens. Yeah, he should be wearing an orange suit now. That's true. That's true. Alright, so I can just run here. If he shoots 4 times, that means I'm done, and I can do that. Alright, one more section, and then we're finally off of Hoth. And as much as some like it Hoth, I do need to go to Dagobah to learn to become a Jedi. Alright, I'll excuse myself now after making that pun. Oh, I almost missed that. Oops. So that guy down there, I'm just gonna kill with the blaster. It's a lot safer. It's a little bit slow, but it's safe. Come on. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna... I think there's one more. Nope. Alright. Now it's just these guys. Alright, this room has something really interesting. Not right here, but in the next screen. Or the next fight. This next fight right here, for whatever reason, there's just one random Wampa that shows up. I don't know what he's doing there, but... whatever. Yeah, that is pretty bad for me. Alright, that's Hoth. Alright, so now we're going to Dagobah. And somehow we pick up the double jump ability. Before we even find Yoda, the Jedi Master. You don't want to fall in the swamp, because then you have to... Well, okay, never mind. I'm just going to stop talking. I thought there was ground there. Maybe I'm getting my sections mixed up. It's okay if you fall in the swamp in this first part, however, now if I fall in the swamp, it's a problem. So what I have to do is I have to clear these sections without making mistakes. So, yeah. It's gonna be fun. And now we're gonna have a force meter. You don't have to push that out of the way, but I'm doing it just to be safe. We're not really going to be using the Force that much in Episode 5, but in Episode 6 we will be. So you can just jump over some of the rocks. You do have to push that out of the way. Alright. This jump is kind of hard. Got it. Alright. So now Luke's like, I'm feeling something. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Darth Vader. Oh, we killed him, right? That's it. That's the game, right? I think. Right? Isn't that the game? We killed Darth Vader, right? Oh, it was a vision. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't the real Darth Vader, unfortunately. Under 40 minutes on that. I like that. Alright, so we have R2 again, just for 2 screens, and then no more R2 for the rest of the game. Also, now we have there's a side effect of picking up the double jump. We now have 2 new attacks, essentially. But I'll show those off in a second. First I've got to do that. This marathon is already starting with the puns. I like it. Oops. Okay, yeah, so that's what happens if R2's not close to you. Luke's like, I can't leave you behind. I mean, you could leave him behind if you want, but... Honestly, I never minded that Luke didn't have a face. I can still tell that, like... I mean, I don't know. It's still Luke to me. So, if you don't double jump, and you do 2 up slashes in the air, you can get a spinning attack, like that. Which is really cool. And there's also a down slash we can do. But I probably won't be utilizing that until... Well, I might use that here, if I need to, but it definitely comes in handy in Episode 6. And, alright, no more R2. Let's go fast. Or at least try. Oops. I guess I took out the second one there. I was wondering why that top guy didn't die. But yeah, the only force power I have right now is... I have force push and the other force thing. I don't even know what it's called, but I don't use it because it's slow. It slows down all the enemies on the screen, but why would anyone want to do that? I'm not really liking my health. Okay, I think I'm going to take a death here. Okay, well, let's take a death. Well, I thought that would go faster. Couldn't remember specifically where that bottomless pit is. So you'd think you could just go through the door there, but unfortunately you can't. Also, I just realized there was a fight I didn't have to do. but I still cleared it fairly quickly, so it doesn't really matter. There's at least one fight in this game where you can actually skip the trigger and not have to do it. However, I got them mixed up. I thought it was later in the episode. Clearly I know this game front to back, Kappa. So yeah, there's that down slash I picked up. In fact, my world record still does that fight, because I actually figured that out by experimenting, and my world record was before that. So technically I was doing world record strats. And that's what's important, right? Oh, there's a wall there. This screen is dumb in that you have to go all the way back down here and take these guys out. Oops. So yeah, this is just a lot of fighting and spinning and lasers. I don't know why some of the I don't even... I shouldn't try to explain this game. There is a... Oh no. We passed it. Never mind. We passed it. We good. There is a pit like that, or there's a layout similar to that, where there's a bottomless pit right below you. Oh wait, I forgot about that guy. You know that guy. I thought that was health. I don't know where all the pickups are in this game, I just know some of them. So we need to go in here to get this key card. Because we need it for a bridge, and there's no way to cross this gap without the bridge. Just can't do it. I meant to trigger the fight first, but I wasn't quite close enough. So if you destroy a turret like that, like the one that's on the ground, it just kills everybody that's near it. So I guess it's an explosive turret, I don't really know. I mean, it makes sense, but like, I don't know. Nice. If you go past that door and do this without getting the key card, when you go and get the key card and come back, you have to do this again, so don't do that. I learned that the hard way. I believe it's top, yeah. Also, you can go faster than the bridge, but you don't want to do that. As impressive as it might look, you'll fall in the pit, so yeah, don't do that. I'm a little bit skeptical of my health. That's fine. We're gonna pick up 3 more health packs throughout the run. There's one in our way, and then there's one, and then the other 2 are a little bit out of the way, but not that much. I don't recall Luke killing this many stormtroopers in the movie. Maybe I need to watch the movie again. These guys you have to kill anyway, so I forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about them, it's just couldn't get them. Yeah, this up slash is very overpowered, I'm not really sure. It's kind of just, I mean, it makes things fast, which is good, but it's just like, it's easy, you can just just stand there and not have to worry about any of that. Come on. Yeah, so because I double jumped, I couldn't do the spin slash thing, or the double spin, the spin thing. Alright, we are almost out of Cloud City. Well, we're not out of Cloud City, but we're at least out of this. Alright. Time to fight Darth Vader. So basically, anytime... I'm just gonna hit him a bunch just to annoy him. Anytime he does that, I want to down slash him. Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing uppercut and then attacking right after. And this is the real Darth Vader, by the way. Alright. I'm gonna try to get the... Yeah, I got it. Nice. It's not faster to get that first and then do this, but it's a little bit easier. That's that health pack that I said was a little bit out of your way, but it's still worth getting. Nice. Alright, so right here, there's nothing you can do except just, I don't know, just jump and run. Basically, that window needs to break, and we need to fly out of it. Like that. Alright. Same thing as before, except I'm actually a little skeptical of my health. We might be okay, though. Alright. The closer you finish to the right side, the faster this goes, but I finished pretty close to the left, so... Alright. No, I am your father. Alright. And now we're moving on to episode 6. At around 50 minutes, that's actually not too bad, all things considered. Everything that's happened so far, that's actually not too bad. Alright. So now we're at Jabba's palace. Now, we have learned the ability to force heal, which is cool because we can heal whenever we want. However, the side effect of that is now health pickups are going to be very scarce from this point forward. So you need to be healing yourself. Or at least you need to decide if you feel like you need to heal yourself. I'm not going to heal myself now because there's a health pickup. This is the one that's out of the way, the other one. Oh, wow. Okay, I still got it. That's... Wait. Maybe I didn't get it. I don't know. Let me go get it. Okay, I didn't get it, so I'm glad I went back. So you only need to kill these things on the top. You don't have to kill them on the bottom. That's interesting. I actually didn't get that health pack, even though I died. I thought I would keep it, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Ah, are you kidding me? That was just a big mental error. That was just my fault. That is the problem with this game, is that a lot of the sections of this game just look the same. You don't know where you are, or you get ahead of yourself. There are Ewoks in this game, so... I mean, they're just there. You can't, like, play as them or anything. Here, let's do it the safe way. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that was just a big mental error earlier. There is a small health pickup there. Yeah, leap of death. Alright. I just wanted to be safe there. I would have done what I normally do, but just in case like I got my sections mixed up again, I wanted to just go ahead and play it a bit safe. This has nothing to do with any of this, but I feel like it's like 5,000 degrees in my room right now. Golly. I just wanted to throw that out there. Again, it doesn't have to do any of this. I just... Dude, I have my fan on. Like, what's going on here? My AC's on, my fan's on. What is going on? Well, then again, it's summertime, so... Alright, so there's Boba, who for some reason showed up during episode 4 in this game. Alright. So, if you've seen episode 6, you might remember this infamous / famous / memorable scene with the Rancor. So the only way we can destroy the Rancor is to have the gate, to slam the gate down on his head and kill him. I sometimes speak English, not really. So every time he stomps, a bunch of rocks fall down, or at least they should. Alright, let's see how many we have. That's not a lot. Ah, not quite. Oops. Hang on, I'm gonna actually let him do that, and now... Oh, hang on. That's better. Nice. That's okay. That was an okay fight. I've had worse. My PB is worse, actually. Alright, this is the third auto-scroller of the game. Well, most of it's an auto-scroller, and then you've got these fights you gotta clear as fast as you can. There is... The last health pack we're picking up in the run is in this level. Oh my gosh. I'll go ahead and heal there. Oops. Okay, I'm a little bit behind where I could be. I can tell by the music that I lost just a little bit of time on those fights. So you want to try to hit Boba as much as you can. You can't completely kill him, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's not really that big of a deal. Luke doesn't kill him in the movie, so... Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Boba does die, but Luke doesn't kill him. But we can still hit him a bunch, irritate him, annoy him, whatever word you like. Like I said, I sometimes speak English, not really though. Even though English is the only language I know how to speak. So, alright, there we go. Boba's out. So now he's not going to be shooting at us in this section. Which doesn't affect that much, but, still, it's one less thing you gotta deal with. Oh, you know what? I skipped over that health upgrade because I was reading chat. Nice. Whatever, we don't need it. It's just something nice to have. I want to say as you progress through the game, your health does get Like, your health does increase just naturally. And plus, there's only one more, well, when we go to Endor, that's really the only section we actually, like, need, like, health, but we also can force heal. You cannot increase your force meter, by the way. There's no pickups for that. At least as far as I know. Well, actually, there might be. We just don't pick them up, because you only need them to force heal. Alright, that's the auto-scroller. Alright. You guys remember the speed bike section of the movie? Yep, we're doing that now. This is the last auto-scroller in the game, by the way. I'm just going to keep firing to hit stuff in front of me. If you see a red arrow on the right side of the screen, that means an obstacle is coming that will kill you if you don't get out of the way. If you see a yellow arrow, that means that you can shoot the obstacle. And, yeah, these guys are annoying. Basically, you want to try to scrape them against the walls and kill them that way. Or if they're in front of you, or if you can get them in front of you, then you want to shoot them. Just, I don't know, pick your poison, I guess. Alright, that's the first phase. There are 4 phases in this. And I can tell, because what happens when you go to a new phase is you can't move. Or the game will move for you and put you in a different position. Ah, come on. Dude, really? This guy. Here, let me... Okay, never mind, I got him. My health is really low. I might take a death on purpose in phase 3 if I can get there. That's if I can get there. There aren't many checkpoints in the speed bike section. Alright. So as soon as I'm gonna have him. You know what? Let's just do that. Forgot I can do that. I sometimes forget how to play this game. So again, if it's a red arrow, that means an obstacle's coming that you can't destroy, and it will kill you if you don't get out of the way. But if you see a yellow arrow, that means that you can shoot the obstacle, but it's still going to come out your way. Speaking of red arrows, nice. That was good. Killed that speed bike before he had a chance. There's one obstacle, the very last obstacle in this level you have to hit. And they don't even warn you about it, so it kind of makes sense. But that's how we get out of this. Okay, sometimes getting on the other side of him and killing him that way works. I don't know. Oh my gosh, dude, look how much health I have. That was interesting. Alright. There are 3 more sections left in the game. 2 of them are Endor. But, yeah. Alright, so we picked up our last power we can use, but we're only going to use it as a last resort. I'm going to try to avoid using it, though, because it drains a lot of force, and it is a bit slow, because you have to attack and then hold down the button. Also, I have no idea what these enemies are. They're like wolves or something, but I don't recall seeing them in the movie. I could be wrong. Maybe I need to watch the movies again, which I would not mind doing. The last time I watched the movies was, I think, back in February. Me and some friends watched them, or some of my friends and I don't know what the correct grammar is there. Whatever. This isn't Grammar Heroes, this is Handheld Heroes. Got it, nice. Ooh, but, okay, there we go. That works. Gonna heal here. I will play this part a little safe. This Endor section has a lot of parts that, you can just lose a ton of time on, and there are a lot of easy ways to die. Oops, I had a mistake there, that's fine. So normally if there's like 3 guys I do the down slash, but I'll go ahead and just do that now to show it off. It doesn't really matter if you do down slash here or the uppercut and then the spin thing. Doesn't really make a difference. You can't use a down slash on a guy above you though, which might seem obvious, but I'd rather go ahead and say it anyway in case anyone was thinking that. It won't work. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage, but that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's not. I'm not going to lose sleep over it or anything. And again, health pickups are very scarce. Or at least in episode 6 they are, because you have force heal. You can technically heal whenever you want, as long as you have the force power. What? Okay, I don't know what happened there. That was unusual. Also, I don't remember these mosquito things being in the movie either. But yeah, there are mosquitoes. So I can push that log thing into the mosquito, which is kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, you want to try to uppercut these guys. They do like to fly away a lot, which, you know, you probably expect that, but it's annoying. Uh-oh, okay. There's a backup there. Well, actually, that's not the backup. The backup is... what you're supposed to do is climb the tree, but speedrun strats, you just don't climb the tree. So if you're healing and you get hit, the animation stops. So, gotta be mindful of that. There are some, like, bee/wasp enemies that show up later. I don't really know what it is, but it's like a swarm or something. There's like one stormtrooper that was back there all by himself. He's just stuck there. Like, he got paid to take position there, and he's just standing there now doing nothing. There's the Ewoks. There went the Ewoks. Alright. Actually, I didn't even see it spawn. There it is. These swarms of, I guess, bees? I don't know, not the bees. Any not the bees jokes you want to get out of the way, go ahead. Just get them out right now. I don't really know what they are, if we're being completely honest. I'm willing to bet they're bees, but it's Star Wars, so they probably are some sort of strange creature that resemble bees. Actually, I have the manual for this game. I should probably just look in the manual and see what they're called. Can't be bothered to do that right now, though. Excuse me. I actually messed that section up yesterday in practice. So I'm glad that worked out. So the bees take 2 hits. Or the swarms take 2 hits. Well, you can hit them once and then they'll just fly away, but it's faster to go ahead and just hit them twice. But like if you hit it once and for some reason you can't hit it again, it's not really that big of a deal. Come on. So unfortunately we can't really kill that mosquito by pushing the log into it. More Ewoks. I'm wondering, I should have healed maybe, I'm not really sure. Only one way to find out. Excuse me. Okay, hang on. Let's. You give this level a B-. It's amazing. There's been so many puns made throughout this run. Alright, that's the first section of Endor. That's the longer section, so we're done with that one. So, this section of Endor only has 3 screens, and we're on the first one right now. Okay, I don't know why I didn't get a dash there, it's okay. That ledge grab that's required, but it's really weird. You're essentially grabbing the ledge when you can't see it. And if the only way to know if you got it is if he grabs it. Alright, this part is hard. Oh, not done yet? For some reason that guy doesn't think to, hey, let's crouch and hit him that way. Alright, that's the first screen. Okay, wait, okay, that was really bad. Oh my gosh, that was really bad. My down slash didn't come out, and I'm not really sure why. Dang. Oh well. There we go. Oh no, the stormtroopers have terrible aim. Alright, last screen of this, come on. Dude, turn around, thank you. Last screen of this level. That's true, aiming in 2D is a lot easier. Yeah, some of them still miss anyway. Alright. So now I'm surrendering to Darth Vader. We're gonna go chill with Emperor Palpatine. We are almost done with the game, by the way. I just want to point that out. We are almost done. Got about a couple minutes left. I'm just mashing through the text, not really anything interesting happening there. Alright, time to fight Darth Vader again. I'm pretty sure this is exactly how Luke fought him in the movie. He just went up and just hit him a bunch like that. Alright, there's 3 phases of this fight. That's the first phase. The second phase is free. Alright, that's the second phase. Now we're on to the third. You can kind of get in a rhythm and hit him a bunch, but I'm not really doing a very good job of that right now. He does get weaker as you deplete his health. Alright, I just have to mash through a bunch of text, and then we're gonna be done. I'm not sure what... This might be a record. I don't know. This might be a record by a few seconds. Let's see. My sum of best is 113, so I had roughly 2 minutes of mistakes to work with. Alright, and time. That is a new world record in this game. By 17 seconds. But yeah, that's Star Wars Trilogy, Apprentice of the Force. For the Game Boy Advance. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Did not see that coming at all. And yeah, there's the fireworks. It was funny, the first record I got in this game was a 117, because the record used to be 118. I broke the record on July 4th, so the fireworks kind of fit. And yeah, there's the credits. But yeah. Yeah, say hi to YouTube, everybody. Alright, who was it that said we needed to have 5 world records in this marathon? There's one. There's one. So now we need 4 more. But yeah, thanks for the GGs, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the run. Let's see. Let me look at the schedule here. I believe the next run is gonna be Wolverine's Revenge, if I recall correctly. Dude, where is... There it is. Okay. Yeah, X2 Wolverine's Revenge by Smelly McTroll. That's coming up next. So, definitely stay tuned for that. And again, this marathon's going all the way through Sunday night. So yeah, you got all weekend to catch a bunch of awesome games and awesome runs. But anyways, thank you guys. Stay tuned for Wolverine's Revenge. Have a good one. Take care.